Well, hello retro game players. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Marcus, and today we're going to be doing I'm moving my NECA video game action figure collection. So it's not the largest collection, although I will say that I'm really into tons of action figures, but the ones that I have the most of in one series would be the Ninja Turtles. I thought about doing a video, but honestly, they were actually already boxed up, and they've been boxed up for a few years. I don't have that many on cards, meaning, you know, on the back with the bubble and all that. But I do have most of them with their weapons, and they're in like baggies. And I even have some that are on cards that are boxed away and that have been in boxes. Seriously, like, oh god, I mean, I want to say like since, well, like at least 5 years ago. But some I think have been in boxes since I moved into this house, which was 10 years ago. So I've got like shit that hopefully at this new house I'll be able to display or set it out, arrange it, check them out, because I do have a lot of cool action figures. So maybe I'll do a video at some point down the road, but for now we're going to do the video game themed NECA action figures. So first off, Rambo, and of course this is, you know, the Stallone at his best. I mean, holy crap. I used to actually have quite a few of the Rambo action figure toys, and they were awesome. They came with tons of accessories. I mean, they were really cool. But what you'll notice here, I guess I should open this flap and show you, is that he's done in like a video game style from the NES game. And the colors are very like bold and kind of bright, and then like the chest, for example, and the way that the shadows are drawn are really interesting. And then if you look carefully, the background is all pixelated behind him, which is pretty cool looking. And then his weapons are really badass. And then over here, it's got the Colonel. I can't remember his name. Colonel something. Anyway, your mission is to sneak into the enemy camp and find them. Are you up to it? I'm not afraid of death. I feel better in prison. That was horrible. But anyway, you get the idea. So there's Rambo. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's check out the other one here. Here's Friday the 13th. Destroy Jason if you can. So, again, let's open this one up. This one's Velcroed. You guys hear that, right? Pretty creepy. You and your friends are dead. Game over. So it plays the song. It's having a little hard time focusing. There we go. But yeah, anyway, this one's really cool. Definitely like to have anything with Jason in the collection. He is just awesome. Now this is actually one of my personal favorites because I'm a fan of the Genesis game Alien 3, and that's what this one is from. So pretty cool. I mean, look at the colors on that guy. Now that's like just phenomenal. Like the way that the lighting is like blue on one side. A lot of these figures were released as NECA figures with their true colors. So if you're a fan of that, you know, you can get that. I just like how the graphics look cool. So yeah, anyway, Alien 3, pretty cool figure. Here's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is another classic franchise, I guess. But yeah, look at that. That is awesome. Leatherface is all like neon green, because in the game, that's just what he looked like, you know? I love how he's wearing a tie. How freaky is that? Got his tie, got his neon green chainsaw. 1,000 points. And there's some crazy backdrop stuff, but anyway, yep, that's pretty awesome. Now I'll say this too, when this movie came out, not when it came out, but when I saw it, it really like disturbed me. I mean, there's a lot of movies I've seen that are pretty crazy, and this one was really insane, but something about that insane family just hanging out, eating dinner and stuff, that was like the weirdest scene. Anyway, and the game is pretty weird too. Alright, Tim Burton's Batman. Now this is probably one of the coolest ones, just based on color. However, I gotta say, I love the color, but his stance is really weird, and he's got a very strange kind of bulge going on, but like his feet, like look, his feet are like kind of inward. I actually took him out of the packaging and tried to adjust that, and I couldn't get him to do that. And actually the way he's leaning forward is more than he was. He was like really, like his head was way back, and with his feet like that, it just looked really bizarre. But anyway, pretty awesome. Just again, how it's done in that style. You can see the pixelated graphics. He's got some pretty cool weapons here. The Batarang, it's having a hard time focusing because of the transparent back glass, or the plastic. And then, yep, the back. Pretty cool. So there's Batman. Predator 2. This is a pretty fun game, and this guy looks super cool as well. Again, has lots of highlights and interesting shadows, cool details. So, yep, very awesome. I love having these old movie guys though. So there is one coming out that's pretty awesome too, and it's Contra. And I really would like to try and get that one at some point. So here's Gremlins 2. This one looks really awesome too. Really cool how it's accented the yellow on the black and the gray. Super badass. And you'll notice he's got some kind of an Uzi. I don't really remember that happening. Maybe in the game. So, pretty awesome. Can you stop the terrifying menace of the Gremlins? So there's quite a few Robocop guys. So this is the first one, which just looks super sick. I mean, probably, I don't know, I almost would say this is the best paint job just because he looks all metallic. But all the paint jobs are phenomenal. These are just really cool figures, so. And then there's a couple others that are like action type. So this is sort of like Robocop versus the Terminator series, and there's quite a few of them. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be just Robocop, but anyway, he looks really cool, and he's got like a gun action bazooka thing. So it's basically doing that, which is the side-scrolling attack from the game where it like spreads out. So that is so cool. Here's another one where he's kind of on fire and he got hit, which just looks really awesome. He's all battle damaged. So yeah, that one's pretty cool too. You can see it's like he's been hit, but yet he's shooting out of his barrel. And then it slowly shifts to Terminator, which is pretty awesome. So I guess this is the T-1000. Looks phenomenal. Totally Arnold. Looking like a badass. Yeah, looks super cool. So on the back you can see he's part of this set. So I'll show those here in a second. Here's one exoskeleton. Pretty cool. He's got like that tripod machine gun, which can be set up. Honestly, these toys sort of remind me of the original Rambo toys. And I actually did have one of these too. Seems like, I remember I had one that had a clear spot on the top of his head where sunlight would come through, and then his eyes would illuminate. But I can't remember if that was Robocop or Terminator. Alright, and then there's these two guys, which are the two exoskeletons. They look really cool. And actually, this was a Toys R Us exclusive, as you can see. So, they're pretty cool looking. The paint's pretty awesome. Like, one guy's totally red. And then on the back, you can see their different stances and just how different they look. But yeah, pretty sick. Now, this guy is in a different package for some reason. And it's Freddy Krueger. I don't have the other one. They did make one where he's in a box like this. But yeah, anyway, he looks pretty rad. He's got a really cool sweater. His hand is like all the same color because that's how he was in the game. You'll also see it's a Toys R Us exclusive. So I don't really know much about this guy. I did get him at Toys R Us. But yeah, his hand is like beige. You know, he looks really cool. It's just in a different kind of packaging. So, good old Freddy. And actually, you know, that's one of the games I have, or pinball games, is Nightmare on Elm Street. So I'll be showing that too. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely love these figures. And as I said, the Contra one that's going to be coming out sounds really cool. And I can't wait to check that out. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And of course, until next time, you know what to do. You keep that shit retro by playing with your old action figures. Later on.